Welcome back to Factorio. Right now I'm doing this really weird wonky setup. The cups of my headset, they broke off basically. I'm sorry if you guys hear any other noises like my headset moving and that kind of thing. So here we are, we're 10 hours in. Let's go. Here's our map so far. Looking not too bad. We have the beginning of a railroad over that way. We do have this set up. We need to rethink how this railroad works because this is definitely not how I intended it to work. Most likely need to get this out of here somehow because right now it's just working as a one-way or both ways. Whereas I'd rather have it, or what I think I wanted to try to do was try to make it go around, and then we can have several stops here for different trains. Initially, yesterday I was trying to think of how I could get more trains into this particular stop area, but I think that's probably not as wise, because it's going to be a headache trying to get the inserters and things to work properly. So to fix that, we could get we could just put another train over here instead, and then bring all that stuff to the side, and then that would help fix our problems here. And I could keep the double-headed train, but still increase the complexity a little bit by having them use a lot of the same line. Well, but just different stations. Because this train primarily just goes like this. It never uses this bottom one. So that's why I want to try to get working today. We have our rails on us. Oh, also, yesterday we were having some issues with our coal, so we might want to get that working as well. It does look like we're back on track here, but any shortage of coal will lead to a big problem here. So let's take a look at what we can do here. We're pretty much mining all the coal that we can. We could get a splitter here and make that a red splitter, and I think that would make it a little bit better here. Let's do that. I'm gonna go grab all the things for splitters, namely just iron. So it's almost about that time where we want to make these into red belts. Not there yet, but we're getting there. We almost have robots as well. We do have robots actually. We have the 10 construction robots on my person. So we could start actually thinking about fixing our base. We do have an issue here with our bus line, where we just don't have enough room. This could be easily modified by just bringing up this circuit, or these circuit buildings, and just bringing it up over here. And we could set that up pretty easily. We just need to deconstruct them with robots, or make a blueprint of them, deconstruct, and then bring it up. And then from there we'll have to fix these belts and space them out a little bit more properly. We could do it. Not a problem, but it's gonna be some work. And we're lazy. I'd like to procrastinate as long as possible. Alright. Hopefully that will increase our coal output. It is right there, but that's because it was backed up. But looking here, this looks pretty good. So that's good. I'm gonna increase my mic a little bit because the mic's a little bit further away from me now. So we're just increasing the volume. That is going to mean that I'm going to get a little bit more of my keyboard presses. Sorry about that. But hopefully I can minimize them as best I can. Okay, so we have yellow science unlocked. We're not anywhere near being able to automate it, but it is an option now, so that's pretty good. So you can look at all the other things that we have here. Let's try refined flammables. Actually, never mind. Let's do this capacity bonus for now. Okay. So now it's been a while since we put that up, so let's take a look at how our engines are doing now. And all of them are running, so that's good. Good to see. We're not making anything right now, so we should fix that. I'm gonna start making some military science. Because I don't plan on automating it ever, really. So, as you can see, that some of the stuff that needs it is nice, but after that, we really don't need to make it anymore. There's not really anything else we need to use it for. There's a couple things, but we can easily fix that by just making it. We're making over 300 right now, so that's not too bad. I do think that we are limited on our blue science right now. We have the capability to make more, so I think we should just do that. We only have 4 working right now. That's pretty pitiful. So I think I'm going to add, say, 3 more. Well, we'll see if we can finagle that. So all we have to do is bring this out. Get our... Luckily we have 3 assembly machines worth. Okay, and then we just pretty much copy what we did here. And make this easy on myself, I'll make it a full line, and then we will alter it with our undergrounds once we figure out where we need to get them from. So something like this looks fine. We'll use a yellow belt. Okay, and I think that is good. Now we just need to output them. And that should be good. Let's add power and we should be good to go. To help out here, we're going to add a splitter. No, unfortunately it's the wrong side. Let's try this. There we go. It's not necessary, but it's going to help make sure that we don't ever run out of space here. Now let's make sure that these guys are working. And they are. That should be good. We have almost doubled our production. It's probably still not going to be enough, but I think that's going to be where I want to keep it for now. Until we get more produce going. Namely the red circuits and circuits. That's where we're going to run into a lot of problems soon. Okay. While we're fixing this up, let's get... Iron's a main issue of ours, so let's change the main belt into red belts. And then that will help us get that working. I'm going to convert some of these into undergrounds just to get some inventory space back, and we're going to use them anyways and eventually, so they're very expensive though. Look at that. It's 40, what is that, 40 iron? Alright, so without further ado, we're just going to increase speed here. We'll keep the splitters the same, and well, actually, you know what? We have the splitters on us, so we can do that. So hopefully with that, that'll make it a lot easier for us to get this going. I'm gonna start grabbing some steel from this since this is backed up for some reason. Okay, so we're good on sulfuric acid, it looks like. We're basically super full. I could add more storage tanks. We might want to, but for now I'm just going to leave it there. We could definitely increase our battery production, but I think we have a good amount of batteries already. So overall we're doing pretty fine in everything there. Let's check out how our advanced engines are doing. I think we did those last time, right? So should be over here with the lubricant. Yep, there they are. We do have a backup of engines, which is good to see. Because it looks like we ran out here. Or no, I took it away for whatever reason. But it's a backup, so that is fine with me. We have plenty of red engines, that's great. Okay. So, that was our tour of our base again, just to make sure everything was going fine, which it appears to. So, next in line is just to figure out trains, you know? We really need to get this going. We do have copper being put into this here. And that's running wonderfully, as you can see. We even have a full set of chests here. So we're not going to run out of this anytime soon. So next on the list is going to be iron. We need iron to be set up. Because this copper right now is going to be fine for production right now. Whereas iron, we would like to increase production. Not just the input of iron ore into this, but the plates that are being made. because we'd like to have more than one line coming out here. So my plan for right now is going to be using double-headed trains. This copper is going to come off here, enter this area, and then just come back around and through. The iron, I'll have an iron set up, probably around here maybe, and the iron will come up here. It's kind of unnecessary, but it's going to join up with this line here and just go through and get to this location. I could just, not connect them at all, but we're going to try to learn how to make that work. So that is the plan here, and I think I'll just get rid of this loop. It's kind of pointless. Alright, so we're going to need to make a lot of miners for the iron area. And then, there we go. How do I do this? I want to get, like, sometimes I can get the whole patch, but whatever, we'll just do this like this. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of miners. We're going to need a decent amount of poles, which we have. Need stack inserters, so we're going to need to make those. Going to need some chests. We have those. We have, how many miners do we have? We have 37 miners. That's definitely not enough. I think we used around 100 for this setup over here. Okay, that's good. Yep. So I could definitely balance these. Works for me. We shouldn't run out of copper anytime soon, so pretty pleased with that. Let's work on... Let's get this going. Why not? Should be using my car to get around. That would be probably smarter. So we are getting most of our labs working at a time now, so that's good to see. We just don't have the last two. I think that's acceptable, having 10 labs going at a time. So let's set up the area that the iron will arrive at. It's going to be probably down here. I could do it right here next to this train, but no reason to do that. We can just have it space out a little bit more. Let's go grab some grenades. We're gonna need that to get rid of the trees. And while we do that, we can set up some mining automation in the background. When I say automation, I mean manual feeding. They need iron. They need iron wheels. Yikes. Just gonna set up our own area here, I guess. works for me. Those are going to be iron wheels. These are going to be miners. We'll just whip this up real quick. I think this is pretty unnecessary to do, but hey, we can do it, so why not, right? Grab our iron, put it on this belt here. Then we'll fill these guys up. We'll need to grab some circuits. We're backed up again, so it's fine. I can put these back. And hopefully this will get this going again, and then we can see what our bottleneck is. I'm sure it's iron. But you know, it's nice to check. Right, so that should be good. So while that goes, we're gonna go and check out. We're gonna go grab some grenades like we were planning to. Pick up our car and bring that with me. The grenades are right here. We got 200 grenades with us. We have this wooden box. I'm going to put all the junk that I don't need in this wooden box and then kill the chest. Like my light armor. And that's probably it. The iron chest too. Yep, alright. See you later. No. No, don't do that. Is there a new robot? Sure, we'll throw that away too. Alright, let's just drop it on the ground. Okay. Then, was the original thing I wanted to get rid of? Armor. Yeah, there you go. There you go, okay. So let's get rid of the trees. That should be pretty good. Alright. And we'll just set it up right here. Again, the plan is to connect this to the other railroad. Fun. Then they can use the same line. So that's the plan there. I don't know how to do that yet. Like, I don't know what the different what a rail chain signal is. Or a rail signal is to begin with. I'll need to figure that out. Train is out of fuel. That's fine. I'll let it sit there for a while. Actually, we don't need to be here. We're gonna go down. We'll put our other train on the track. I think we're gonna try to make it a 3 cargo wide. I made this into 2, but I might want to add to that as well later on. So let's do that. Sure it's facing the right way. There we go. We have a train stop. This is going to be for iron, so let's make this guy blue. Sure. 58. Neato. We'll change the station to main iron. There we go. Do I have another train stop on me? I do. So let's get on this train and we can go ride it to the other station that we haven't placed yet. Is this the wrong way? This is definitely the wrong way. Oh hey, my enter key is normal. Didn't have to rebind it. Neat stuff. Right, so we're gonna add fuel. Let's get in and let's get out of here. And hopefully we won't crash into our train and terrible things will happen. Go, we made it safely. And here we are. I'm gonna bring this back, and I think the train can be right here. That'll be good. I still don't know the different, or why you would make a loop. To me, that seems only feasible if you had more than one destination for each train. But for us, it's only going to be main base, wherever it's going, and so on, and back and forth. So I think this is going to be well for our purposes. Later on, in later game, we can go explore and figure that out. I think we'll be playing past the rocket stage here because we're going to want to figure out trains, you know? That's pretty much the whole purpose of this. I keep saying that, so we will get that going. Alright. So let's make sure that this can go to our iron mine. Yo, wait. No, come back. Okay. We did not make the stack inserters, so we're gonna we're gonna get on the train and back when it decides to do that. We can get purple science. We're gonna need electric furnaces for that, which is pretty doable. Steel plates and advanced circuits. Then we're also gonna need speed modules. Which we can work on. I let this go too long. So again, the main concern here is that this train and the other train are going to collide, you know? If I don't do this at the right time. So I need to be aware of that. Let's try to figure out the signals right now before that actually happens. We'll try to preemptively fix this. Make some rail signals. You're going to need to do that in an assembly machine because once again we are crafting things. And now we can go grab our miners as well. Oh wow. Okay, well that was a big fail. I thought that it would have a greater stack size here, but it was not the case. It's fine. We're going to make some rail signals. I don't know how many I need, so I'll make 10 for now. Okay. Let's see, we will make rail chain signals as well. I don't know what these are either. We'll make 10 of these. Hopefully we won't need more than that. Okay, we're getting to the point where we need purple science. So we'll stall for a little bit. Okay, that's past 10. Okay, well this was a huge failure, so that's fine. We did make a decent amount. The best though, but let's put our science away. We need to get some inventory space for this. Not equal, but it'll be okay. It's kind of weird that we passed up this one. That's strange. Okay, what can we get rid of in this inventory? We can get rid of this. Get rid of stone. Right? You're gonna need some stack inserters. So let's set that down. What else do we need? Everything needs iron gear wheels. And if you're trying to make this through assembly machines, it's kind of a pain. Okay, let's go grab some iron. Okay, they need these. We don't have enough fast inserters for this. So we're gonna need to make fast inserters as well. Yikes, so many things. Okay, grab these. Let's get an assembly machine for fast inserters. So iron, inserter, and that's okay. There we go. At least this is faster than handcrafting, because I can do multiple at once. It is a pain, but it does give us some benefit for doing this. We have 15. I think we're gonna need like 8 for each one. 24. And that's for one side. So 48 for this and over there. Quite a bit. Let's go grab some more iron. Okay. I always lose the iron gear wheels. Okay, we're getting there. Let's go grab some more circuits. So yeah, oops. Now we're doing this at pretty low. So I'll reverse that guy. Because we're not making any red signs anymore, or red circuits. And that is a no-no in our world. Okay. Should have grabbed some inserters while we were there. So let's go do that. There we go. That way it'll make it double-sided. Let me make sure I didn't screw anything up by doing that. Yeah, should be fine. Oh, we're finally done with making all our junk. That's cool. Let's continue on this route here. Okay. Man. can never win with this. I always have too many one thing. So let's see. What can we get rid of in our inventory? Stone furnaces, probably. Locomotives. We'll do that. Oops. We'll just put down this railroad right here and put all of our extra junk on there. So that should be fine. Okay, so let's make for these. Okay, so now we should have enough second sorters for a while. We do have a good amount of fasten sorters as well, so that's good. Okay, so let's figure out what these rail signals are. Actually, there's a tutorial. We should probably do the tutorial, huh? Looks like it's just basic trains and rail building, though. And we'll play it. Okay, here we go. Rail signals. This is what we want. Ooh, that's not what we want. Oh. Build another signal to allow the train to pass through. Is that how I want to do it? Did I do that right? This block is green. Oh, there you go. Build signals to allow the red train to proceed. Where's the red train, right? Wait, do I have to have this many? Oh, okay, I probably just need to put it over here. Okay. A train wants to go over here. There we go. Okay, interesting. This could be a puzzle game in itself. That's kind of fun. Okay, I still working at this. Interesting. Okay, let's do advanced rail signals. The chain signal is the second type of rail signal. They read the next signals in the path and change their state accordingly. A green chain signal means that all the next blocks are open and have a green signal or a green chain signal. Okay. The blue chain signal means that only some of the paths are open. In this situation, one of the signals is red, which is why the chain signal is blue. The train can pass a blue signal if the path to its destination is open. Fair enough. Okay. In this situation, the signal is blue because not all paths are open. The train will wait at the blue signal because the path is not open. Okay. A red chain signal means that all the next blocks are occupied, and there are no open paths from this chain signal. The train will wait at a red chain signal. Alright. In this situation, the second cyan train blocks the intersection, so the red train cannot continue into the station. The red train can only continue once the cyan train moves along. Okay, that's exactly what we want. Building chain signals before the intersection will prevent the trains from entering the block unless the exit is also clear. Okay, so these are the chain signals, and these are the signals itself. Build signals to allow the red trains to get to their station. Okay. Actually, just put it on our toolbar. Okay, so let's figure this out. So this lets the blue through, but we don't want that, I guess. Oh, they're letting me do. Okay, let's try that again. Nope, that still lets the blue through. We don't want that to happen. Basically, I need to put this down so this guy stops. How do I do that? Okay, we got one going. Progress. Need to figure out how this works exactly. So if I put this down, then this will check this section to make sure that it's good to go. And I need this check here. That still gets through. See, I don't know if I did that right or not, but well, I guess we'll have to figure it out. Figure it out here, I guess. You want red trains to get there. Okay. So the chain signals read the ones in the path that are next. So that means that I want this one is red because that's here. So that means I need that here, and that will read that that's in the area. Same for this one. And this one should be good to go. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. Okay, what is this nonsense? The trains get to their stations. Okay, this train wants to get over here. This train wants to get over here, it looks like. So we want this to read that. And we'll go there. Okay, that's not what we wanted. Okay, so we want this to move. It's going to move through. We want this to wait to make sure that this is good to go. We're going to want the blue train to wait as well. And same with this guy. I'm gonna put one down, but we'll see if this works. Oh boy. So as you can see, I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out what's going on here. Mainly because I'm trying to figure out what these do to begin with. So we want something here. This will check these lights, see if that's good to go. We want something here. This will check what's in the here, and here. Okay, we're gonna take this one by one because I'm struggling here. let's figure this out. Okay, so red train goes through. It's all green because nothing's around, and it will go through here, and it'll reach this point. It's gonna check to make sure that there's nothing in the intersection. I want this guy to read what's coming up next. I want to stop the blue train where possible. We almost had it. So why does this stop? So that should read these guys and see that it's good to go. So it'll run. I don't know how this one actually stops all of them. I think I still don't understand how this works at all. I don't understand why you would use... I don't know when you would use a regular train signal versus a rail chain signal. You could cheese it like this, right? That's all I needed. I wasn't cheesing it at all, it just made it work. Why does that make that work? Okay, so if we have this here, then this will check for this, and it'll see that this is red. It means that this train is here, so it won't move. And this will only move once it's off the track. This stops these guys from moving. And so on and so forth. Okay. Kinda getting it, but at the same time, not really. Build signals to allow the red trains to get to their stations. So, something's changed. Let's run it normally, see what happens. Okay. So I want this guy to read what's going next. No. Here. This will check in the intersection. See everything is okay. Wait. This train to check. This one's a go over here, right? I'm having issues here with is how am I supposed to understand the timing, right? Like, if I put this here, then this is going to be looking at these two and seeing if they're green or not, which they will be at that time. And it doesn't actually matter if these are not green. So that's a pointless move. This one is for the other side. I change this, then this looks for these guys, make sure they're all green. So that might work. Let's look at their first. So since this is first, I don't know how to change it. So this will wait for the other ones. What happens if I just get rid of these guys, right? Yeah, let's see what happens without any any at all. What? Yeah, okay. That seems about right. So. Okay, well. I don't know what happened to the signals I had before, but I want that there, and I want that to check what's going on there. So yeah, I don't have the rail chains, the regular signals, so I can't fix that. See, this shouldn't have any effect on this at all, right? Because it's going the opposite direction. So basically, that. So I need to stop this guy from going. I think I need to restart the tutorial. And because I'm having a hard time understanding what I need to do. Because, so the way that I understand it is that the rail signals determine what's coming up, if something is on the block or not. And the rail chain signal looks at the signal to see if it's good to go. So, and then these lines are telling us what's going on. If it's blue, that means that one of them is occupied and the other one isn't. If it's red, that means both are occupied. If it's yellow, I guess that means it's good to go. So this is I don't know how this changes anything because it's still looking at this either way, right? By putting this down, this breaks it into separate blocks. So, in the end, I just don't know what's going on. Let's restart the tutorial. Okay, so green chain signal means it's good to go. Yeah, that makes sense. Blue chain signal, that means some of them are good to go. Yes. Yes. Okay. So really my issue here is, how does it understand timing? Like, why did this is here first, so that occupies it first, and then that means that this can't go through, right? So this guy's waiting because there's nothing here. This is red. Whereas this guy goes through because this is red. Yeah? Okay. Build signals to allow red train to get to their stations. So basically, I want that to see that it's no good. The chain signal. So I put it here, right? So I put this will check this to see that if it's good to go. And this is green, so it would go. Likewise for that. I just don't understand the timing. And this stuff feels really... Alright, I mean, it does matter. It's gonna matter when I have situations similar to this. But for my purposes at the moment, it's not gonna matter too much. I just need the simple signals. So I'm gonna give up on this for now. We're going to come back to the tutorial later. I just really need to figure out how this works. So there we go. Okay, and now we will test this. Go grab our train here, put it into manual mode. And we'll put it on the track. We'll look at the colors and see if anything changes. So here means that this train will wait there. I believe. We'll find out. If this wrecks my train, then oh well. I might have clipped out the tutorial where I just didn't understand what was going on. So if I did, then that's what happened. I didn't really understand what was going on. I understand the basics, but once you add in a lot of crazy railings, I kind of got lost. So we're just gonna do it, learn it by trial and error for now. So we're gonna see if this stops. And it does. And we'll see if it stops once this gets out of the area here. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much all we wanted. Yeah, that works for me. So then from there, we want to change. I want to have a rail signal here. We'll move it up a little bit just so they have a longer time to figure out what's going on. And so it will check here if it's good to go, and it will go that way. Same with that. So we also want the opposite direction. So let's go grab our train and check to make sure that this is good. Let's get our car. It's not our car. Do I have fuel on me? Oops, sorry, train. Okay, so do not have, no, it's on automatic. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the intersection and see if it will work properly, or if the other train crashes into it or not. I probably want a bigger section. That'll probably be better. That way it will have better, have a longer warning for this. So as we can see, if we were trying to go this way, this says that this is blocked off, and that says not to go through. But if I move it past that, then it does say that we're good to go. Okay, cool. I think for our elementary train here, I think it's going to be working just fine for our purposes for right now. I am trying to move this train into this track. Give me a second. Nope. Probably because I'm trying to go forward and I'm pressing right, but I actually need to go left. Yeah, okay. Because if we swap it around, the train is going left. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so I think we have figured this out so far. Let's get this into the correct position. So we can set up our area here. Just gonna do what we did before. Do 4 on each. I think that is acceptable. We'll put a chest in between. You might want to consider putting 2 chests, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's go grab some steel so we can make some chests. Apparently during my tutorial everything was running, I think, so we've been done with anything that we were making, or maybe I just wasn't making anything. That could be possible as well. So we're gonna let's make a heck of a lot of steel chests, because we'll need them in the future. And then from here, let's make more military science. So for that, we're gonna need some walls. We have walls. We're gonna need some grenades. We're gonna need some piercing round ammo. And that is good to go. Okay, there we go. I think we are satisfied there. We have almost 1k military science on the way. Shoot, I should have made more electromining drills. Oh well. Okay, so with that, we'll do this. Unfortunately, they can't be equal, so it's probably the best I can do here. Alright, so we have that set up. Train left without us. Sad day. So we'll have to wait for it, I guess. Yeah, because I think this was going while I was doing the tutorial. Whoops. It's been a little long in the tutorial, so I guess that was a bonus. It doesn't really matter too much anymore because we're not getting attacked by biters, so I'm not worried about wasting time as much. Guess we'll start on our nuclear power. I wanted to put down a regular one. Just grab a couple so this keeps going, because it seems like we're losing out here on using up all of our stuff. Okay, that works. Our train back does not. Okay, I think this is good enough. We'll need to expand on this pretty heavily. But once we do, we're going to have a ton of iron to work with, so that's going to be good. Additionally, we could have a smelting area like over here, and then just bring the iron plates into this area here. That might be a neat thing to do in this rail world, so we can get more rails going. I'm not gonna do that today though. I might do that later. For now I just want to get this main area set up. Again, I am working with this wonky setup, so I'm not really planning to stream much longer. The tutorial kind of ate up a lot of my time there. I'm waiting for this train to come. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do is what I want to do, I'll probably dismantle this area. I'll keep it going for now and let this mine run out. And then after that, we're going to make a dedicated smelting area in the middle here. And then that will bring everything to this area and be amazing. So that should be fun. Gonna take a while, but hey, that's what we're here for. Please, train. What are you doing? Why is it not accessible? Did I screw something up with the railways? Because we'll have to find out. Those are all green to go. Forward is no good, but we don't want it to go forward. Is it just out of fuel? That's probably what it is. No path. I do not understand. I can't move the train at all. Why? What? Why is there no path? I'm very confused right now. Like, I should be able to at least move it, right? Yeah, see? That works. So I wasn't doing it before because I had it on automatic. It's taking this slow. I'm trying to figure out what's stopping it from moving back to the base. Why is there no path? I must have gotten rid of something here. Good time. Maybe signals only on one side instead of both. I think I put them on both. You mean the stop sign? The train stop? It was working before I put in the rail signals. Okay, that's good here. So it's when it gets to here, there's no path. Why is that? This is green. This is green. Yeah, let's see what happens if I get rid of these. Oh, okay. You're right here. I didn't put them on the way back. That's what happened. So I need a rail signal. And then I'll put a chain signal here, I think. I think that's how this works. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, good call. I didn't put it on both sides on this particular one. I did have it over here though. Let's replace that. Yeah, we're loading our trains. I tried the tutorial for a little bit and that just did not go well. But for the simple things, I think I can get this. All right, let's try this again. Okay, good. So we have that at least. So we have a mine, and we can set up everything, bring it down, and then smelt it here. But I think I've convinced myself that this is too easy. So we're going to try to do something a little bit fancier and have a dedicated smelting area in the middle area here. So it's going to go from the mine to the smelting area, and then I guess we'll have multiple trains. One will be picking up the plates. Plates will be dropped off here. I guess that's not really more complicated. That's just more trains. But I think that'll fit our theme here of more trains. So that'll be good enough for me. So we're just going to let these guys do their own thing. But then we're going to bring anything that we mine here to a smelting area here. And we're going to change this rail path into another smelting area over here. So I think that'll be good. Let's check on our base. It's been a while since we have, so let's make sure everything is running smoothly. Looks like we're still doing okay on steel, even though it's gone to a crawl like this. We're okay on plastic. We are okay on batteries. Our engines are working fine, although we're having trouble with our pipes. And these are full, probably. Let's add that for a little bit of siphoning this off. Our main issue here is that we have too much light oil. But I'm not really too inclined to change it right now because we have a full petroleum gas setup here. So there's nothing I'm really needing right now from this. Our advanced engines are going well enough. We do need to make more engines in general, like the regular engines. But again, that's mainly because we're running out of iron, that we're not being able to make the pipes that we need to make the engines. We could supplement this area right now just with our excess iron that we have in these chests over here. That could be a quick fix. I think I'm going to do that for now. Doesn't really hurt, and we do have the iron stored up, so might as well. That way we don't have any large excess like we did in my other map. Putting my inventory in here so I can grab more iron. Right, so that should be a lot better. Just clean up where possible, so we know what we're working with. Right. So that should be that. Everything was working fine. Next on the list is going to be, we're looking for purple science stuff. So electric furnaces and productivity modules. We have a train out of fuel. I do need to get some coal over to that area so I can fuel them up while they're in this base. We have a backup of blue science. Looks like green science is actually our problem again. It's because we're out of iron. That's not gonna last for a very long time. But I don't mind if that train is running or not, because we have a very large stash of copper here that won't run out anytime soon. Alright, okay, so I think I'm going to end the stream pretty early today because my headset, again, my headset broke, so I'm working with this weird setup where the headset is around my neck and the mic is kind of just around my mouth, and it's kind of weird. So I'm going to try to fix that by tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow it will be back to normal. Just the main cup that broke off the band, so we're gonna try to fix that. But never changes. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. And anyone else, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.